Labour's Brexit strategy was yesterday denounced as absolutely mad by leading left-wingers who fear the party is on course for electoral disaster. Leave supporters said they are seen as a bigot or fascist, but warn MPs will face a direct threat from Nigel Farage's Brexit party at the polls. Labour Brexit supporters will gather tomorrow at an event in Brighton where thousands of delegates are attending the party's annual conference. The assault comes as speculation mounts that the party will announce a policy to axe universal credit, the government's flagship benefit reform. Former Work and Pension Secretary Ian Duncan Smith accused Labour of fear-mongering and said the party had left people terrified. The Conservative Party has attacked Shadow Chancellor John McDonnell, claiming if he backs a universal basic income, a benefits payment for everyone in society, this could cost £504 billion a year. Labour stoked further controversy when a draft policy surfaced committing a future left-wing government to negotiating a sensible deal with Brussels within 3 months of coming to power, and holding a referendum with Remain as an option. Under the plan, the party would decide how to campaign in a referendum at a one-day special conference held after the next election. Leave Labour MP Kate Hoey described the Brexit party as a huge threat, warning, "I don't think the Labour leadership realises how well organised the Brexit party are. They are not going to target every single seat in the country, but they can put effort and money and time and organisation into a core number of seats that will make the difference and will stop Labour winning." Absolutely. Paul Embury, of Trade Unionists Against the EU, said if the Brexit party and Tories strike a pact it could present a real threat to Labour. He said the EU will not offer a future Labour government a good Brexit deal if there is the possibility the party will back staying in the EU. "It's an insane position and unsustainable," he said. "When you start inspecting the EU more closely, you see it's an institution for the bankers and the corporations and not an institution that works in favour of ordinary working people. The left accuse you of being a bigot or being a fascist. You're subject to frequent attacks on the left if you articulate an anti-EU position, but I think those are born out of ignorance as much as anything else and a degree of fanaticism as well." John Mills, a Labour donor who was a central figure in the Out campaign in the 1975 referendum, fears his party will lose the support of both ardent Remainers and voters in heartlands who want out of the EU. He said, "I think the reason they voted to leave in the first place was they felt too many decisions were being made by people who were not under their control and couldn't be elected, couldn't be removed, that the whole political system was geared against them." Brendan Chilton, a councillor, said Brexiteers were regarded as pariahs and voiced concern the party will move further towards backing Remain. Away from Brexit, Labour will today announce plans to scrap prescription charges in England. The charges were abolished in Wales in 2007, in Northern Ireland in 2010, and in Scotland in 2011. Labour leader Jeremy Corbyn said, "Healthcare is a human right. People should not be forced to worry about the cost of their medicines."